Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons Tower Defense 5 Deluxe Edition. Sorry this episode is going up so late. Just had some stuff to take care of today, but I don't really have a good reason. Oops, no, not military base, but pretty much just had a lazy day. But it's a little bit more than that. But anyways, let's see. Alright, the switch. Oh, this stage, and I really don't like this stage, in case you can't tell. And you know what? Just because of how much I don't like it, I'm going to use a cash injection. And sure, this is probably some kind of cheating in some way, but I don't care. If you want, I'll redo this episode or something. But, wow. So, I've got a Super Monkey with epic range and jungle drums on the first wave. So that's pretty awesome. Alright, so in case you don't know, the way this level works, I guess, is normally the balloons will come in from the left right here, and then come to this little spot where it'll change every round, and you can kind of see, well, okay, maybe not every round, but you can see that it's sort of like the Tetris block, I guess, the purple Tetris block, if you know what I mean. I don't really know how to describe it any better than that, but sorry, my phone, which actually I guess is kind of the new thing, I guess, is that I got a new phone today, and not like a, oh cool, new iPhone 5s. No, it's actually like a downgrade from my previous not iPhone, so, or not smartphone, I should say. So it's nothing like yay new. It's like, oh, okay, I guess I gotta get a new phone. But just because my family's phone plan ended, and then my parents upgraded to a smartphone, but I was not able to. But anyways, so just today I had to wait for the package, and that's why I was not making myself busy recording episodes, because I was the only one home. I had to wait for the phones to come in. But anyways, no excuses. With the Super Monkey, these beginning rounds should go very quickly. So I guess if you want, you can just skip ahead to whenever I build something else or something. But, what was I going to say before I got rudely interrupted by my phone that I just got? What was I talking about? I have no idea. Alright. So with the Super Monkey, I kind of don't want to upgrade it at all. Or at least anymore until I get to like round 30. Or something, because right now it's just totally overkill. But, oh wait, I just remembered. The way the track normally goes is that it comes in from the left, and then they'll split into one or two of these paths. It'll be like every other balloon will go up or down. But because it's on reverse, whenever this path allows for the balloons to come in from either side, then the balloons will actually come in from both sides. So it's kind of interesting. It makes sense, but it's just a little bit weird. To think about, and that's why I don't like the stage, because normally you have this small little path that I would focus on either right here at this turning point where my mouse is, or I'd place a bunch of defenses right here on this tiny little path, because I really don't want to deal with the paths separating. So I'll do whatever I can to pop all the balloons before they separate. But here, because all the balloons are coming from two different paths, I don't want to have to worry about putting the defenses on both sides or only having this tiny little bit. So that's why I use the cash injection, just to make this super easy, and use Super Monkey just to get through all this. Which, I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, I might feel like just doing that all the time, because it's really nice knowing that, it's really nice to know that I don't have to worry about any of these balloons at all. Like, it's so easy. And because I have Monkey Tycoon still, I can sell these. Oh wow, they're both 6,500. That's interesting, but so I could just sell those both for to get my entire money back, which means that's 1,300. So that's about 1,400 that I have right now, total, like the money that I have right now, and then these two if I sell them. So that's quite a bit of money. Did I upgrade this? Yeah, I upgraded to a radar scanner. So a radar scanner, jungle drum, or a 2-2 monkey village is the same price as an epic range Super Monkey. So I think that's pretty interesting to think about. But once I do get to round 30, and actually, wait a minute. I need to buy something else because I can't pop lead right now. With all of the money I've put into this defense, I can't beat lead. So I should probably stop sending the rounds if I'm not able to pop lead. What should I do? I can always just put a bomb tower or even a glue gunner. I think I am going to use a glue gunner. Let's see. Make it corrosive glue and glue splatter so that now they'll just get disintegrated there. Kind of clear my throat. Now I put the glue gunner here because this is where he can see both paths of the track. However, what I think would be a better idea, maybe, is, let's see. Let's move the monkey village to place it over here because it has bigger beacons, and actually right here. And then give it back its upgrades. Sell that glue gunner. Move him closer right there. And then move this one right here. Alright, so this one doesn't have a glue splatter, but it still has the corrosive glue. So then once I have enough money, I'll put the glue splatter on him. And this way, they're both right at the entrance of where the balloons come from. And whenever the paths are split, like they are right now, they only need to glue half of the balloons that appear normally on the round because the round is split. So that should be a little bit better than normal. Alright, so my ultimate plan for this stage now is to use the glue gunners as support and to help with the lead at the moment. But then after that, or once I have enough money, what should I do with the money? Or what should I do first? I'm thinking I do want to upgrade the glue gunners to their balloon dissolver, so that they're 3-2 glue gunner, and then eventually to the balloon liquefier, the 4-2, if I have enough money for that. But then I also want to upgrade the super monkey into the robo monkey because I'm going to need him to pop all the blimps. So I think first I'm going to work on getting the robo monkey because I want to get the robo monkey before I get laser vision and plasma blast for no good reason. Just because I enjoy the robo monkey, and I'm going on the robo monkey side rather than the sun god side because the robo monkey's better at blimp popping, I guess, Moab busting. And because I did the cash injection, I don't want to just go all out and build a whole bunch of defenses and everything, which, you know, having a super monkey is great. But because of the cash injection, I almost feel like I didn't get that much. Because when you think about it, I think I got 10,000 extra. And let's see. So these both cost 16, that's 13,000. Which means that the 10,000 that I got from the cash injection is already pretty much used up in these two towers. And then there's just that 3,000 extra. And then here, 2,785 times 2, that's about 5,000, a little bit more. So that's 8,000 that I collected outside of the cash injection. Which means that really that just, oh actually that's 8,000 plus the 5,000 or 6,000 that I have right now. So that means that the cash injection is actually half of what I actually have right now. Which I have no idea where I'm going with this. I don't know. Oh boy, if that actually means anything, and I had to go with my laser blast because those balloons were actually making it through. That was crazy. I think, were those ceramic balloons? I'm not sure, but plasma blast to help out. Whew. Alright, that's interesting, how well they're getting through. But I have no idea what kind of point I was trying to make with that cash injection breakdown, but I feel like, I'm not sure if the cash injection was quite as helpful as I thought it was, especially because of how well those balloons almost got through, which is mostly just because I didn't upgrade it all the way and everything. But once I get the Bloon Dissolver, that should be better. Yeah, because they're coming in from both sides now. And now that there's regrow balloons, those can be pretty difficult when you don't have the Bloon Dissolver. But the Monkey Village as well also gives it the radar scanner, so I don't have to worry about camo balloons at all. So that should be good. And as far as the ceramic clumps on round 63, I'm pretty sure these Bloon liquefier or Bloon Dissolvers should be good on those, because the Bloon Dissolver does pretty good on ceramic. The Bloon Liquefier definitely destroys ceramic, which is really nice, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough for that by the time that comes, but we'll see. And the Super Monkey, of course, with Plasma Blast is very good against everything, pretty much. I mean, it's not that great against everything, but it is nice. And here you can see that if only my Glue Gunner had a bit faster attack rate, or if only both of them were right here, because then it would be able to glue all of them. But I think I am just going to stick with one, just because don't want to spend too much money on Glue Gunners when I need better Moab busting. And wow, that is really good range. Alright, so that's good. Good to know that I don't have to worry about Moabs at the moment. But I still have to wait until I have 8,100 in order to get the Robo Monkey, because that'll be even better against Moabs. And hopefully one Moab or one Robo Monkey is enough to destroy a BFB. But I don't actually know. I haven't actually tested that theory, or I might have, but I don't remember the results. Alright, and another thing, a better use of the cash injection would have been a banana farm, because starting out with 10,000 monkey money or city cash or whatever you want to call this, cash, I guess, 10,000 cash, I would definitely recommend putting it into a banana farm rather than placing it in a Super Monkey and Monkey Village, because then what you're putting your money into is actually going to get you money out, rather than the Super Monkey that is helping, obviously, because he's popping balloons and he's making money, but not as helpful as a banana farm, especially if you have healthy bananas, because then you can start off the first wave with an upgraded banana farm and all that, so that'd be nice. And I'm pretty sure the Robo Monkey is twice as effective as a Super Monkey, so taking down that Moab is much easier this time with the Robo Monkey. Especially that range is ridiculous. Alright, so next I'm going to try to save up for the Bloon Liquefier to help out with those ceramics even more, because you can see that they're not doing that great against the ceramics. And actually right now, right now the balloons still come in from both sides, but soon they're going to start coming in, or not soon, like in the next round or two, they're going to only come in from one side, I think. I'm not sure, actually. I'm assuming they do, but just because of whenever this moves, like right now. Now they're only coming in from the bottom because of this track, the way that little connector or junction, or I'm not sure what the actual term for that is. I don't know any plumbing terms. That little piece, because it's not allowing flow on this side, and the balloons don't come in from that side. Alright, so now, like I said, I'm just waiting on the money for the Bloon Liquefier on this side, so that it can also help with the ceramic lumps. So yeah. Actually, just a random thought. There is a special agent that I've already used, the what's it called, the pool, the kiddie pool, I think it's called, that lets you place water towers on land, and that's pretty useful. It fits 2, maybe 3 Buccaneers if you're good enough. I haven't actually seen it been used with 3, but then there's also the pontoon that lets you place land monkeys on water, which is pretty cool and useful for certain stages. But I was actually thinking it'd be a pretty interesting tower or a special agent if it let you place towers on the track. I know it wouldn't give that much of an advantage strategically, but just to me, to have a super monkey right in the center of the screen on this stage would just be awesome. Just because of my own OCD tendency type of things. And again, I always feel the need to clarify that I'm not actually OCD, it's just a slang term now, which seems offensive to people that are OCD, but then again, like half the English language is a slang term that used to be a scientific term that should probably be offensive if, you know what I mean? Alright, anyways, so now, this is actually pretty interesting. I've only got 4 towers. The glue gunners, and this robo monkey, and then I guess the monkey village. So only 3 attacking towers, and 2 of them don't even attack Moabs. So this one super monkey is soloing the Moabs, which was pretty awesome. Yeah, and that actually did kind of scare me for a second because of how close they got, but pretty sure I'll have enough money for the what's it called, the technological terror, hopefully by the time the next BFB comes on round 65. Not actually sure about that though, but hopefully that'll be enough to make it awesome enough to destroy the BFB much quicker. But in case it isn't, if I get to round 65 and I'm still not close enough to get the technological terror, I think I might just throw in another super monkey, just for good measure, or a Spectre as a safety net. That actually sounds like a better idea. If I get to round 65 now, and I have enough for the technological terror, then I will use it. So yeah. Alright. So now this is the round of the ceramic lumps, and of course, oh boy, that did take quite a chunk out of my lives. And let's slow this down and throw down a couple pineapples, which may or may not have actually helped a little bit. I hope they helped a little bit, but So of course it had to be a round where the Bloom liquefier on this side is a little bit more useless, but that was interesting, the way that worked out. I did lose some lives, which was pretty lame, and although thankfully I didn't lose 150 lives, so this still technically would have been a win, even if I didn't have triple lives so far. And alright, so yeah, I'm not going to have enough for a technological terror, so this spike ball factory is a bit of a safety net. It might not be enough, but hopefully it is enough. And actually, once I do pop all of these rainbow balloons, and I think a couple ceramic before the Moabs, yeah, once I pop through these and it's just the Moab, then I can actually sell the Bloom liquefier because it's not going to be helpful, and then use that to get the technological terror, and that's awesome. And then use that to get the spiked mines just as an extra added safety net. So that is actually pretty awesome. Like I said earlier. And once it comes down, then just use the activated ability to destroy it, and that is how you do it. And I think for once, this episode is shorter than the Terraria episode, because the Terraria episode went on too long, because I wasn't paying attention to time, and this episode went pretty quick because of the cash injection. So I think that was pretty awesome. Just saying. Let me know if you like the idea of me using the cash injection to do that. I'm probably not going to do the same thing where I just throw it into a super monkey and monkey village right off the bat. But if you do enjoy me using a cash injection and just totally destroying a level, let me know in the comments. And if you really don't like it and you think I should do that again without the cash injection and possibly even without deluxe upgrades, maybe later. I probably will eventually do that, but not at the moment. And again, sorry this episode goes up so late. I was just kind of busy, like I said earlier. And I do apologize, really. I don't need to say it again. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.